Welcome to episode 4, season 2 of Access All Areas. And ladies and gentlemen, we have we've got 2 very special guests on the sofa. You think you're seeing double. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny and Totty. Woo! Now, stare down this camera, please, and introduce yourselves one after the other, just so we've got some reference. When the camera's on you, they can look at you and go, left is...
Johnny.
You
can tell he's the slow one, isn't
There we go, yeah, right. The quick one's Totty on the right, yeah?
Yeah, Totty over here.
Is that what we're saying? Yeah. Okay. Fellas, welcome to Gloucester, welcome to the sofa. What do you think of it?
It's quite comfy, actually. Yeah, it's quite comfy, to be honest. It's quite nice to see the pictures as well. I haven't actually been to this particular bit of the building, apart from the media there, so it's quite nice, actually.
Don't give up the illusion. Don't tell them what you're seeing behind the set. Don't say what's out there. What do you think? Where are you? Can you spot yourself? One of you. I want to say one of you because I'm gonna.
Yeah, the good-looking one. Yeah, that's.
The better-looking one. Yeah, that's what you say. Yeah.
First, I'll give you that on picture there. You probably had better posters than me, mate.
This one's...
Yeah, that's me again.
Yeah. I'll just keep pointing and you point them out, yeah? We'll find one of you later, don't worry. So you joined this summer. How do you feel you settled?
To be fair, it's been quite good. The settling in was quite easy because I knew quite a lot of the boys who I had played at Hartpury before, so I already knew Jack Clement, Freddie Thomas, all these young boys. So coming in and to be fair, so I feel like when I get into a new environment, I'm able to fit in quite quickly. But it was good to have the lads have been great.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, easy.
The lads have been great. From the get go, just everyone helping each other and stuff. So I've really enjoyed it.
So your journey obviously has come from Hartpury down to Bristol, back up to Gloucester, and you've done all those transitions together, haven't you? You've done all those signs together. How, just for people at home, how does that come about? Obviously, we joke about the twin thing, but how does that come about when teams come to sign you? At some point, is someone going to sign on their own?
To be fair, obviously we have been lucky so far to be able to play together, and it's probably something that we don't really tend to think of now. You probably reflect at the end of your career, but I remember last year when we were leaving Bristol, my agent was the word to us, you might go to Australia, and then it was both of us at first, and then it was just me, and my brother was going to stay behind. So obviously that was going to be the first time we were ever going to be apart in a professional environment. But luckily we ended up here at Gloucester, great club to be a part of, and then obviously staying in England as well, being close to the family as well, which matters a lot. So it's been pretty good, to be fair. And
do you do everything together, or is it just obviously not just travelling the clubs, but you? I mean the rugby clubs before you get excited. You two.
My brother got a bit angry the other day because I went to get my hair cut without him.
Because you were coming on Access All Areas. Yeah. So you knew, didn't you?
By the way, I got to give a big shout out to one of my boys because he started this haircut. So this is called a blale. So it's not complete mullet, but if you see the fade here.
The blended mullet, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So big shout out.
Can we give a quick 180 on that? So just have a quick look.
Howling.
Get a zoom in on that. Have you got a...
I'm just straight up fade.
Yeah. Where'd you go? Did you go to the same place?
Yeah, just a guy in Gloucester, a good guy.
Hey, give him a shout out.
Leo, Bash Cuts.
Bash Cuts, 10% off for anyone who goes as a Gloucester fan, yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
And there's a lovely Jamaican next door as well. No, I haven't been there, but...
Yeah. Moving swiftly on to the rugby. So would this be the first opportunity to get if the opportunity presents itself to be on the pitch together for Gloucester this weekend? How have you been finding the actual style of rugby that we've been playing?
I feel like from the pre-season, the style that Gloucester we're now going to play, I feel like it suits us a lot, getting our hands on the ball, moving. Obviously, Gloucester always known as a club that up front are very strong as well, so obviously for us that's always our priority. But I mean, every time I've come here as a fan to watch, obviously when I was at Hartpury to watch games, I feel like you get a special buzz playing in Kingston, so I'm very excited to have the pleasure to run out on it. I want to experience the shed. I want to be in the middle. deep.
Oh, well, you don't want to be on the pitch
No,
experience.
no,
you
no,
want to
no,
be.
no, no, no. So, like, I want to be in the pitch, but
Oh,
I would
got
also
you.
like to experience like.
I'll take you in if you want. If there's a game that you're not picked for towards the season, should we go in and have 10 pints?
bro.
I mean, we'll have responsible drinking, but
Oh, but yeah, excited.
So if
excited
you
to
see
go on
me
the
and
pitch.
Aki there, just mind your business and enjoy your time.
should we put that as a promise then? So if there's a game this season that you two aren't playing, we're
Like,
gonna
I'm
go.
not going for
We're
it.
gonna go in the shed together, the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Right in the middle. We'll be there 3 hours before kickoff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to start early, set camp.
Yeah, it's a date. Okay. It's a real date. And so, for fans who may not have seen you play yet, what could they come to expect from the Gruesome Twosome? What are they looking at as a skill set from yourselves?
I know. I just like to get my hands on the ball, like offload if there's an opportunity. I feel like obviously here as well, like especially this pre-season coming in, like we've been like encouraged to like try things, offload, and then like obviously mistakes will happen, man, and then it's just the reaction. So like I'm not one that is afraid to throw the offload, and then obviously the big one as well is the set piece, like the scrum and the maul. So just get some dominance out there. Just can't forget the number one job really.
I
Innit?
think I'm living up to the salads don't win you scrum, but let's not
Is that what it-
let Huddo get
that what it
his
is?
hands on this.
Has he been having a go?
Nah, Skinnies have been alright, so
Has he been getting stuck into you this year though?
yeah, no, but he's a good guy. Good guy.
Salads don't win scrums, do they? That's what
I
I'm saying.
didn't say it.
And what about off the pitch? What about you two off the pitch? Clearly spend a lot of time together. Easy to be around. What sort of things do you get up to when you're not at rugby?
So I'm gonna go for an itinerary that we're probably gonna do tonight. Get back.
I love it.
Obviously today's a shed day, so it was very, very tough session. So the first thing, get back, chill on the sofa. Then turn on the PS4, play some top spin tennis, very good game. Then tonight we're having all the lads around for a little gym rummy session.
Yeah, great
You know,
cards game. Like,
Yeah,
I just love doing that. Like, we love doing that on our days off. Like, just get the boys together. Like,
Yeah.
just go for a coffee somewhere, just have a chat and just play cards.
Who's the card shark in the group?
Clemo.
Yeah, Clemo.
Yeah.
Because Jim Rummy, obviously, like coming into Gloucester, like we always played at Bristol with the boys, but it's such a hard game to explain that when I come here, I didn't know that people played it, and then when I found out that boys play it, and apparently it's a very nasty environment.
Yeah, it gets
Very-
fast, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets competitive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
And then, so outside of food and cards, what, no, outside of food and cards, what other things have you got in your spare time that make you tick, or anything that you're passionate about? Then?
And to be fair, so like me and my friends, we just started the charity. So like, it was a group of us. We all went to school together. So like, we've all known each other from a young age. One of our other friends, he's currently at Queen's, George Hammond, he does it as well, and two of our other friends. And what we've been doing, we started a year and a half ago now. So like, what we've been doing is like going into schools. I mean, I'll say like we're quite lucky. We were born in Spain, lived there till I was 10, then moved over here. I'm still good with my feet, so like, I'm still good at football. But our journey started off. We were at a state school for 2 years, and then I was lucky enough to start getting into rugby, and then I was able to get a scholarship at Whitgift, and that's where the rugby career really took off. So like, the one thing that we wanted to grow as a charity was closing the gap in between the state schools opportunities and the private schools opportunities you get. So like, we've been going into schools and like just like doing rugby sessions and like,
We also hosted a careers festival where we invited like how many professionals? 45 professionals, like all under the age of 25. Because obviously, I feel like sometimes, like if you're a sporty guy, and especially like at Whitgift, a school that's known for very academics, sometimes when he was younger and you go to like a careers festival, like I feel like you couldn't like relate. I couldn't relate because there's guys there that are talking like lawyers, doctors, and obviously me, I know I was like, there's no way I'm gonna do this. So like the last thing I want to do is like listen.
was that by choice or because of their brains?
Pause that. So yeah, we just really felt we just bought professionals from like all different fields, so like personal shoppers, high-end shoppers, doctors, like professional footballers, rugby players. We had a guy who's working with L'Oreal, like one of the big dogs in there, and it was just so good to be able like to give back, and then obviously the feedback from after it was really special.
Amazing. And what is there an area that you're targeting the schools you're going into? Is certain areas in a city?
Yeah, so at the moment we've just been London based and stuff, but obviously because we've only been doing it for a year and a half, and probably the hardest part is maximising our time when we have it off. So like end of the season when we had those 4 weeks, we just try to get down to as many schools as we can, but the goal will be to expand, so we'll be here in all areas.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can see what we can do in the Gloucester area,
definitely.
because it sounds pretty exciting, and to hear boys of your age giving up their time and the drive to do something like that, really impressive, lads.
Yeah, definitely.
Congratulations. That was a genuine, sincere congratulations. Before I move on to something that's less sincere, okay? So, see that smoothness, yeah?
Yeah, that was kind of smooth. bro.
Okay. So, if you pick up your Blue Peter bats, right, you will see that your faces. That's not the same person either side. We made sure, didn't we? That's not the same
it's
person,
not.
is
You
it?
good,
No.
you good.
We need to make sure.
They stuffed you in this picture.
The thing is, now I'm up close to you, I can tell you apart easily. But on pictures, you can see my problem on there, can't you?
Yeah. No, I can sympathise.
But now we're pals. It's easy now.
boys now, mate.
Yeah.
Locked in, bro.
Shad boys.
Tots, isn't it? Pardon? Sorry. Easy. I'll never get it wrong again. Not now I'm up close to you. Anyway, but on the pictures, that is tough still, even when I'm looking at the pictures.
Yeah, no,
so,
true first.
both handsome chaps. Right, so, also, if you could just be really careful with yours, because obviously it was made in a slight hurry, so that's been done on a Gloucester budget, all right? Just be very careful with that when you twist it around. So, I'm going to say some questions to you, and you're going to play a game basically like a Mr. and Mrs. type scenario, okay? So,
Before we start, like, just be very honest. Like, if I'm better at something, just say it, mate.
I'll
do the same.
Yeah. You just be very honest, yeah? And then you can argue or fight it out either way. We'll wrestle it out afterwards. Okay, so who is better looking? Have you?
Did you put my face?
No, actually. But I've heard people say this, but then there's no point in having the looks if you ain't got the chat to back it up. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so it's just all superficial with him.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
thank you for your honesty, mate.
But great honesty, great start there. Yeah, you're 1 from 1. Who is the better dancer? Both good dancers.
Depends what you put, because if you start putting Latin music, my hips don't lie, innit?
Oh, really?
Like,
So
they
it's
go,
very-
mate.
no,
your belly doesn't lie, man. I'm gonna back myself, bro. If you back yourself, you back yourself.
I
innit?
think I'm gonna back myself, mate. I'm sorry, mate.
Okay, so you're just going for both. You're going for yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what would the musical choice be? What's in the house?
Anything,
And what? Just dance to anything.
bro. I'm
Good
a
at
chameleon, man.
Yeah.
Put house music it is.
can make
Put
it
like
work.
a rave, like a two-step.
You can just
two-step.
You can two-step to anything.
Yeah,
I'm
Afro
a big,
beats.
I'm a big Latin music.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah. Ooh.
Like, that's my genre.
Who is your parents' favourite?
Oh, this is hard, bro.
Yeah. Who's the golden child?
I don't know, bro. I don't know who's
Wait. Who's got into more trouble? That's
what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Who got into more trouble? Maybe got away with it.
Nah, I think it's me, bro. If we're talking like, if we're talking like not trouble.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. Is this your?
Yeah. See, you struggle to tell the difference, didn't you? It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll give it to my brother.
Okay. Who has the worst chat? Oh, it's a tough one, that, isn't it?
Mate, I'm not gonna do that to myself, mate.
Just do it, bro. You know what's right.
You know what? I'll give you this, mate.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'll give it to myself. So you can win this.
You've
Is
both
that
gone the
right?
same person.
Yeah,
just
he's
to-
got the worst chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. So
Yeah.
you're going with that. Okay. Who can bench more?
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by a lot though.
Yeah, not by a lot. To be fair, it's been quite close, but
What is it? What are we talking? Just give me some numbers for the people at home.
I like to stay humble.
Yeah. Don't stay humble now. Not been humble for the last half an hour. We're not going to start now.
Nah, my brother, he benched 150 the other day, and he got it for 3 reps, and I got it for 2, so I failed on that. So it was a bit.
No, but it's good. It's good,
Big
healthy
numbers.
competition.
Big numbers, yeah. Who's the better cook?
Oh, mate.
Really, that's
Do you cook together? Is it
Yeah,
one person
yeah.
cook? Yeah.
because you see me, I'm quite expansive with like my. I like to try like new things and stuff like that. Like my brother's got his
A bit
bankers.
boring,
though.
yeah. He's like
he's got his
no,
bankers.
not boring.
though.
No. But just like a bit dull, yeah.
Yeah, no. He's got flavour. He's got flavours. Yeah.
The salad I did yesterday was nuts, bro.
Nut
but like
a nut salad.
Like it was like, I would say a lingo, brazy. Like brazy means like crazy, but in another level. Like I'm not saying you're not a good cook, innit? But like
I'm gonna give it to myself.
What was in your brazy salad?
there was,
Just for that means.
I'm just saying you
Good
can't.
salad, just for you, just let you know that.
so it was lettuce, crispy onions, red peppers, some chopped up bacon, boiled eggs, and a bit of mayo on top just to give it some flavour. Try it at home.
Yeah, but like it's a salad at the end of the day, so I'm gonna give myself the better cook.
I think you two could probably do a cooking show together, you know.
Oh,
I reckon
mate.
we'll do that before the end of the season. We'll get you upstairs and we'll do a cooking show.
I would like
People
that.
need to see this.
Yeah.
A little cook-off.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Man.
Okay. Who's better at rugby? Obviously, you get signed everywhere together, so it's going to be hard to...
I'll stay humble, innit?
You've gone for each other. That's so nice of you. So good. I like hearing that. Who is more likely to turn up to training in the wrong kit? You've obviously come perfect today, so well
Thank
done.
you.
It's not often we see people dressed perfectly on the sofa.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Fair enough.
Whose Spanish is worse?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give us a little?
Bueno, la gente dice que mi español es más malo que el de Totti, pero no sé. Algunas veces, pero con los argentinos como Santi, Meiko y Mati.
I speak a bit of Spanish. You talked about Santi, Mako, and Mati. Didn't you? Yeah. I thought you were talking about them three.
Yeah, I was saying like they help me practice.
So you got you two, Clem.
Yeah, and Clem as well. Yeah. Shout out
That was
Clem.
actually kind of crazy as
7
well.
Spanish speakers.
Yeah, when I came here, I didn't know Clem basically had the same pathway as I was like. It's
amazing.
He lived in Spain, so when I think last year we were training against Gloucester, and then I think he was whispering something Spanish to Maker in the liner, and I was like, wait, what?
He was thinking you couldn't understand it. But really,
Speak
yeah.
Spanish. I was like, what?
You're decoding all the lineouts. I like it. And finally, who is more likely to score against the Pirates this weekend?
Totty boy.
Yeah, but this guy like he don't score like wonder tries and all that. It's literally like pick and goes when I'm stuck in a mall or something, like doing all the hard work, and then the break off, and then my brother scores, and then it's like But then they always get my name confused for my brother.
Yeah,
so
mate. Last year I scored.
the tries,
I
so-
scored 3 tries, and they gave it all to my brother.
It just doesn't matter, does
And
it?
he knew that he didn't score them, but he didn't say anything.
I'm actually doing the announcements this weekend, so when one of you scores, you know you're going to get the right announcement, okay? You can hold me to that as well.
I can bank on you.
Boys, that was honestly amazing. One of my favourite episodes we've done. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Johnny and Totti.
Cheers, guys.
Following their win over Sale at the weekend, Ellie Rugman made her long-awaited return after over a year out. We caught up with her to find out how it was.
Well, Ellie, huge congratulations. Over a year out due to injury, and now you're back playing for Gloucester Hartbury. You know, how happy are you to be back for the club?
I think my smile says it all. Like, honestly, it's the best thing to be back, surrounded by some unbelievable girls, and yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And to get a little bit of time on the pitch on the weekend was lovely, and have people cheering me on, it was lush.
Yeah, and just on the injury, you know, for people that might not have heard about it or might not know the extent of the injury, you know, what was that process like?
It was long, and yeah, basically had quite a bad sort of back injury, a bit of like a nervy problem down my leg, and yeah, just overload really, and just needed a bit of time to get that back, and then slowly bring myself back into rugby, bit of running, just actually back into normal life. I just had to have like a bit of time out of like riding, a bit of time out of everything, just to be able to strip back what was really wrong, and to obviously just get back to fitness.
Yeah, and obviously some great support from your teammates and your medical staff, S&C coaches as well. How good was your support from them?
Yeah, like I've had so much support. Like I've had people outside the club supporting me, all my friends and all my family who have dealt with my tears on a day-to-day basis. It's genuinely been the hardest thing like I've ever done, and yeah, it's so emotional. Like your first big injury, like it's properly hard, and you just need people behind you, just like a message saying how are you and how you doing, and having your friends is so important. So yeah, I've had some amazing support.
Yeah, and as well as that, was there anything else that kind of kept you motivated? Because there would have been times where you'd have known it's going to be a number of months until I can get back here. What kept you motivated?
Yeah, it's definitely motivating watching the girls playing some unbelievable rugby. Obviously, they won the title again, which was massively motivating, and obviously massively gutting to have to missed out on that. But just to see the rugby that they're playing is the most motivating thing for me, and to see the strength and depth that we've had coming through of people that have been here whilst I've been away has been really good as well.
Yeah, and obviously for you, a player that's been so central to the club in recent seasons. You mentioned it a bit there. I'd imagine it's pretty frustrating not being able to get onto the pitch.
Oh yeah, like horrendous. I'm like one of the OGs here, so yeah, it is really frustrating. But again, lovely to see girls coming through and performing on the top stage, and it's amazing to see them.
Yeah, and there's been some great talent coming through in the back three as well. How good is it for you to see, so much talent coming through in your position?
Yeah, it's really good. Just so hard to get a shirt. Like, you come back in and there's some, girls massively deserving opportunities and taking those opportunities as well. And then that makes my job harder to come in. So I know I've got to be double the athlete I was before I got injured. And so that's good for me to be able to push myself.
Yeah, and just looking at this season now, obviously you haven't had it all our own way, hasn't really started the way we would have wanted it to, but where's this squad at the moment?
I think it's in a good place. Like, you don't get better without losing games. That's when you learn the most, is when you lose, and we will take massive learnings from that. And I think this will be it will make us such a better team for it. We just need to take those learnings. Teams are getting better, defences are getting better, attacks are getting better, so we will just take those learnings into each game and we will improve, and I think it'll make us a better team for it. Yeah,
and of course with all the players away, so little rugby together, this was always going to be pretty difficult, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course it was. And again, players have stepped up and been amazing whilst we've had people away at internationals, but when they've come back in, there's players feeding in as well, and I think that makes a massive difference to everyone. And then when we get internationals back in, we can step up again and keep going.
And looking ahead to Trailfinders now, after taking a win against Sale, this is a good opportunity for us to get a few more wins under our belt.
Yeah, massively. Sale was a really tough game. They came and ruined the game that we wanted to play, and we knew they were always going to do that. And I think Trailfinders will be a really tough game. They've got some unbelievable players in their squad, and they will come at us in attack and defence, and I think again we need to take another step up and see where it takes us.
Thanks, Ellie. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.